Fans are currently waiting to hear more about Top Gun 3. Yes, you read that correctly. The audience has requested another sequel. So let's not waste any more time and get right into the main topic of the day.
Mach 10. Let's give Mach 10.
After what seemed like an infinite amount of delays, Top Gun Maverick finally made its debut in theaters this past May. And since, it has gone on to become not only the biggest movie of the summer and 2022, but also one of the biggest movies of all time.
Where the hell is this guy?
He's on our nose.
In his iconic position, Pete Maverick Mitchell is making his way back to base almost 36 years later. Maverick actively seeks to avoid promotion to higher ranks that would prevent him from flying. Maverick is now a test pilot and has been given the responsibility of training a group of Top Gun graduates for a specific mission. While talk of Top Gun 3 has been sparked by the phenomenal success of Top Gun Maverick, another entry runs the risk of ruining Maverick's flawless conclusion. Tom Cruise was already on the verge of becoming a superstar due to the success of 1983's Risky Business, but Top Gun helped him cross the finish line. Although this 1986 blockbuster was incredibly cheesy, it also had fantastic characters, quotable lines, a memorable soundtrack, and amazing action scenes. While some blockbusters fade from the public mind in the years following their release, Top Gun seemed to become even more popular. Top Gun Maverick has revived that movie magic and pushed us off our feet even more than the original film did in 1986. Even though we're aware of your need for speed, you need to slow down for that one. After all, the production of Top Gun 2 took 36 years. Tom Cruise reprises his role as Maverick in this Joseph Kosinski-directed film. This time around, Maverick is a seasoned pilot tasked with instructing the bright, fresh members of the Top Gun program. Given the movie's phenomenal box office success, it made over $1.4 billion worldwide, the kind of profit Hollywood hasn't seen since before the COVID-19 pandemic. It appears highly likely that Paramount would approve Top Gun 3 without hesitation. However, the cast and crew have stated in numerous interviews that everything depends entirely on Tom Cruise's choice. Naturally, it's hard to imagine Top Gun without Tom Cruise, but given the current state of the franchise, Maverick may be his final installment. It's more likely that the upcoming film will center on Miles Teller's character, Rooster. Miles Teller is in favor of going back to the Top Gun world. Teller, however, feels that Cruise makes the final decision whether Top Gun will become a trilogy. It appears that Top Gun Maverick gave Cruise's character a well-deserved happy ending, and that his mission should now be carried out by some younger men, but it's unclear whether this will actually be the case. Top Gun Maverick also featured new characters, including Jennifer Connelly's Penny and Glenn Powell's Hangman, who may all appear in a third Top Gun. Additionally, we can see more of Monica Barbero, Ed Harris, Louis Pullman, and John Hamm. Before we continue, we wanted to inform you that it's time for you to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Given that Teller's decision to recast Rooster as Maverick's new wingman seems pretty simple, Top Gun 3 might also include new pilots to fly alongside Maverick. If there's a Top Gun 3, Miles Teller's Rooster might be the main focus. We'll not see the Iceman, sadly, as Val Kilmer's character was killed. Who knows? There could be some flashbacks. We suppose that if Cruise is on board, that is it. After all, this world wouldn't exist without him and his character. Given how Top Gun was received, Cruise initially stated in 1990 that he wasn't interested in making any follow-ups. But based on the success of Top Gun Maverick and the fact that Cruise has clearly changed his mind over the years, it's possible that the studio may decide to produce a third film. If that happens, all we need is for Cruise to change his mind once again. Even after 36 years after the release of Tony Scott's Top Gun, there's still a strong demand for extreme aerial action movies. As a result, we're surprised that Paramount hasn't mentioned a sequel yet. In an interview with Variety, Robin said that he prefers not to speculate about a Top Gun 3 film and is pleased to just let Maverick continue to be the star. He expresses his delight with the film's success without mentioning any upcoming plans for a sequel. We therefore hope that Paramount won't delay the next sequel by another 36 years if the third film is made. Again, after Cruise clears his Mission Impossible schedule, it might happen within the next 4 to 5 years. However, it won't take another 36 years now that the technology is available. Maybe Top Gun 3 will be released in theaters before the 2020s are over. All we can do is wait for an official statement. Top Gun Maverick's primary mission was successfully completed, so Top Gun 3 would surely include a new mission demanding Maverick and the other pilots death-defying flying. But because Admiral Kane intended to replace human pilots with a drone armada, Maverick did lay the groundwork for a potential new narrative. To show that people are superior to machines, Top Gun 3 might pit Maverick and other human pilots against Kane's drones. If another installment is required, Teller's proposal for a spin-off may be the best way forward. In the future spin-off, and with the title Top Gun Rooster, the lead character would have to learn how to carry on his father's and mentor's traditions. The actor has stated that he's eagerly to work on the project.
Grab the Bradshaw, aka Rooster.
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw!
As I live and breathe.
What the hell kind of mission is this?
Additionally, Miles Teller's character, Rooster, is only at the beginning of his career, and a similar storyline could bring back other characters like John Hamm's Cyclone and Glenn Powell's scene-stealing Hangman. It might also bring back Cruise's Maverick for a brief cameo or supporting role, but a Top Gun 3 entirely dedicated to the role wouldn't feel right. For what it's worth, Paramount's potential Top Gun 3 movie can focus on more than just Rooster when it comes to new pilots. Jake Hangman Saracen is another.
Kind of like my ass depended on it.
And
They couldn't keep up.
According to what has been revealed so far about the character, he resembles characters like Maverick and Iceman much more than Rooster. In contrast to Rooster, Glenn Powell's Hangman mirrors Maverick's overconfidence and arrogance from Top Gun. It's hard to tell how good he really is, but it's obvious that he has a strong sense of duty and loyalty despite his cool and occasionally offensive attitude. It might be better to simultaneously develop Rooster's and Hangman's respective arcs rather than focusing on them. Although there was a clear rivalry between the two characters at the beginning of Top Gun Maverick, by the end, they appear to have moved past it. Top Gun 3 can move ahead with their flying relationship and friendship in addition to their individual stories. With Goose dying in the first film, and Maverick and Iceman's dynamic evolving mostly on superficial repetitive rails, it's another element that the franchise has yet to address. Taking a scolding for saving them would have strengthened Hangman's relationship with Rooster, leaving plenty of room for a potential Top Gun installment to expand on that, as well as each of their relationships with Maverick. Even though Tom Cruise can't continue to play the lead in these films forever, Maverick can identify with Hangman's impulsiveness and might be the one to help him learn to balance as he pushes Rooster further outside of his comfort zone. Rooster and Hangman's stories eventually come full circle in Top Gun Maverick as they rise above their flaws to become well-rounded pilots. As a result, it sounds like you need to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. No, seriously, determining who's superior among them may be a bit subjective. While Hangman has a firm grip on the steering wheel and the ability to thrive under pressure, Rooster's comradeship and consciousness make him a force to be reckoned with. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.